Hello everybody, and welcome to another video here at Switch Social Media. Thank you all for watching and thank you for your support here at our Switch Social Media. So for this series of videos, we're going to be teaching you some of the few cool shortcuts that you got to use for your Mac. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get started on how you can use this shortcut in your day-to-day use. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the screen of a standard Mac that you will see if you bought a new Mac. And as part of any of my videos, I'll be using a few teaching aids. From time to time, you'll see me actually zooming in or zooming out. Okay? Also, from time to time, you can see me clicking on certain objects on the screen. There'll be feedback to show you that I actually clicked on the object. So, as I said, there are some cool shortcut keys that you can use on your Mac to save you a lot of time. What kind of shortcut keys? Well, to start off with, we're going to use something simple. I'm going to use the Notes app, and I'm going to bring up an empty note that we can use to actually type it out. So, let's talk about the basic things that most of us would like to do. You want to do copy, you want to do paste, and you also want to do cut. These are some of the common things. Sometimes you might also want to do undo. So, these are common things that you do no matter what you do for whichever application you use. Now in Windows, you always use term CTRL plus C, otherwise known as Control C. But for Mac, we always use the word called command. So command, what key is command? To explain that, I'm going to show you my virtual keyboard. The command key is this particular key. This key that's now currently highlighted, the one that with a nice beautiful clover leaf, next to the spacebar, on the left and right of spacebar, this is the command key. For every shortcut that's used in OS X, you need to hold down this key, followed by the corresponding letter. So, if I want to do a copy, I don't use the word Control, that's Windows. For Mac, it's Command plus C. If I want to do a paste, Windows, we know is Control plus V to paste. In Mac, I think you can pretty much guess it, is Command and V. So as long as you remember that you're using a Mac, we do not use Control. We always use Command. One way to think about it is that we do not control the computer, we just command the computer. So to cut, the shortcut is Command and X. And of course, to undo is Command and Z. This is just a simple example of 4 keys that you can use. And you'll be wondering, where can I learn all the shortcut keys? No worries. Let me zoom in to the menu bar. So the menu bar starts from the upper left corner of the screen all the way to the upper right. If I click on the menu for Edit, you can see that on the right side of whichever option, it actually gives me a description of what shortcut key that I should use. And hence, we have things like cut, copy, paste, undo, and so on and so forth. So, if you want to quit an application, we use Command Q. Okay, very simple. Command Q to quit. So with that, try exploring the basic commands with just holding down the command key on the keyboard, followed by the corresponding letters of the alphabet. If you want to know something more advanced, please watch the subsequent video for additional tips and tricks for keyboard shortcuts. I hope that you learned something today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!